There's this theory I've had about the Mets fan base for a while, and I'm curious to see what you guys think. I'm going to be sharing a lot of opinions in this video that may be seen as unpopular, so please take the time to read the disclaimer on the screen. Before I get into it, welcome to the War Room, a channel where I discuss all things baseball related. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's get straight to it. The New York Mets are eliminated from the postseason after losing 2 out of 3 to the San Diego Padres, disappointing their fan base once again. I'm going to put this in the nicest way possible. If you know anything about the Mets fan base, they believe in their team, even when they probably shouldn't. There's nothing wrong with being passionate or optimistic, but it gets to the point where it comes off as delusional. If there's even a 25% chance of them making the playoffs prior to the season, that's enough for some fans to think they're going to have a miracle year and make a World Series run. This is actually part of a theory I've had for a long time, so hear me out. In 1969, the Mets upset the 109-win Orioles to win their first World Series in franchise history and earn them the Miracle Mets nickname. In 1986, the Mets were down 2-0 in the World Series to the Red Sox, then won the next 2 games to tie the series. Then after going down 3-2, the Mets again pulled out back-to-back wins facing elimination to win their second World Series ever, again fitting this narrative of being a miracle team. This is where you start to understand the delusion of some fans today. The only 2 World Series the franchise has ever won came when the team was already being counted out, and the likelihood of them winning was very slim. Because of this, the fans, as well as some of the players on the team, have what I like to call an underdog complex. There's always this fake narrative that the team should not be counted out, and anyone who does count them out is going to eat their words in the end, because they're the Miracle Mets, and they've been counted out before, and look what happened. But the sad truth is the Miracle Mets are dead, and they have been for over 35 years. Now I want to say something very important before I move on. The Mets team this year was good enough to make a run at the World Series. If you had high expectations for the Mets this year in the postseason, there's nothing wrong with that, so did I. But my point isn't that you can't have high expectations. In fact, I don't even have a point that I'm trying to prove at all. I'm mentioning all these things to set up a genuine question I have for some Mets fans. Does no part of you expect to be disappointed? Because even with the great roster the Mets have, it boggles my mind how many fans I saw who acted like a first-round upset versus the Padres was outside the realm of possibility, and you're a hater for not believing in the Mets. Like, it doesn't even cross some fans' mind that every year of their lives they've thought the exact same thing, and it never worked out. Now, usually when I make these types of videos, I already know what the comments are going to be, like everyone gets mad at me, whatever. But trust me when I say, a lot of fan bases feel this way about Mets fans, and they'll appreciate me for calling it out. Lastly, and I can't stress this enough, although I referenced Mets fans several times throughout this video, I'm specifically talking about the deluded ones, not everyone. I know plenty of Mets fans in real life who are very knowledgeable about the game and keep realistic expectations, so I expect most of the triggered comments to be the type of fan I was talking about in this video, because they're mad it's true. Overall, I'd say the Mets have one of the best fan bases in the league, and the delusional fans that I called out in this video give everyone else a bad reputation. But do you think my theory about the real Miracle Mets being responsible for so many delusional fans today is true? Let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.